Hey guys, so today I'm doing my very first news video, so thank you guys all for tuning in, and I'm going to go ahead and get started now. I might have some kind of introduction video later on my channel, or maybe it might be up before you see this video. I don't know, I'll figure it out later, but for now, I'll go ahead and get into this first story here. It comes from the Rugg house. So you guys all know Rugg's brother Brandon and his friend Laurence got into a pretty heated argument over Twitter over something that was posted in Laurence's vlog the other day. And what it basically showed was Brandon's girlfriend laying on the bed with very short shorts on, and she was kind of exposing herself to the camera, and it wasn't purposely done, of course, but Laurence caught a little second in his vlog, and all these screenshots were being tweeted at Brandon over it. So Brandon obviously got very mad, and so did his girlfriend. I can sort of understand, you know, it wasn't that big of a deal, but his girlfriend did not feel comfortable with it being posted onto YouTube, so obviously you have to honor what she says, and you have to take the video down, or at least cut the 1 second part out that actually showed that in your videos. So after Brandon apparently came to Laurence in sort of a bad angle, Laurence decided that he was not going to take the video down, and that's what sparked this whole feud between Laurence and Brandon. And Brandon has actually wanted to fight Laurence, and Laurence has wanted to fight Brandon over this. It's freaking insane. I don't know why they're gonna fight. Brandon calls out Laurence, tells him to meet him at his house. Obviously, that could possibly be a setup for Laurence, so the smart thing to do would be to not come to Brandon's house, obviously. So Laurence says, hey, you can meet me at this park. It's 1 minute away from your house. I will drive 1 hour to fight you. So Brandon then agrees to meet at the park after a long time of arguing and bickering back and forth. And Brandon shows up at the time that Laurence said that he was going to be there, and he stayed there for about an hour, apparently, according to Brandon. And then Laurence showed up literally about maybe 20 minutes after Brandon left the park. So Brandon, after this, refused to come back to the park to fight Laurence, and not only did he refuse to come back to the park, but he told all of his Twitter followers that Laurence actually pussied out, he wouldn't fight him, and he was setting this whole thing up so he didn't have to fight him. I don't think that's the case, because Laurence is a big motherfucker. I mean, this dude is like 6'5", like, he could take Brandon. I'm pretty sure he could take Brandon, but Laurence was there on Periscope for a very long time. Eventually, they just left because Brandon refused to come back. Keemstar actually got involved, saying a few tweets to Brandon. And then Brandon actually got mad because Brian and Laurence were hanging out that night. They were going to hang out that night, and I can see where Brandon would kind of get mad about that because that's his own brother, but I don't know. I think Brian just really didn't want to get involved. He wanted to keep his friendship with Laurence, and I mean, I can't blame him. It wasn't that big of a deal, but obviously if a woman wants her privacy, you have to grant it to her, and you have to take that part out of your video, no matter what. If it's just a person, you can't post something without someone's consent. It's illegal. You can actually get in trouble for that. So on to the next story here. We have some pretty big news in the YouTube community. Tyler Oakley has actually signed with Ellen DeGeneres with this some kind of content creation pact, and basically what I can tell, there's not many articles about it, but from what I can tell, this is sort of like a deal where they will collaborate, they will make cool content together, and it's honestly a great step towards, you know, the YouTube community getting integrated with the television community, you know, and it could be a huge step for YouTube. It could be revolutionary because YouTube to this point has never been really involved in television, and for the first time you're actually seeing YouTubers being on television and doing all these movies and cool things in the Hollywood and television community. So it's pretty awesome. It could be a revolutionary step for the YouTube community, and I am super excited about it. So for the next story and the final story of the day, Tyler Felony on Twitter actually went after UMG Gaming after they forfeited him for an apparent loss. So here, I'll just tell you guys what he had to say. I might show this tweet on the screen. So this is his exact tweet. No stream today, got forfeited in a tournament for winning great day so far. Honestly, I don't know the backstory, and I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was maybe something that they did, but, you know, UMG never did anything about this, and he tweeted at UMG multiple times. He actually attacked him on Twitter, and I can see where he's mad if they actually got forfeited for a win. But UMG never did anything about this. Tyler never tweeted after that. He just kind of let it go, I guess. But, I mean, if that's really the case and UMG just didn't do anything about it, that just shows that they don't really care, and sometimes they can be like that, and so can GB. But, you know, I don't know the backstory, like I said. I really hope that this isn't UMG just not caring or being lazy, but, you know, I don't know. So, that's going to do it for the video today, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. I actually have a second channel. I'll leave the link in the description below, as well as my Twitter. You can go follow me and go watch my other videos on my second channel. I just kind of have fun on that channel. And I'll see you in tomorrow's videos. I will be making videos every single day, so be sure to tune in tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.